Deploying advanced state-of-the-art technologies continue to factor significantly into our multi-layered approach to transportation security. In particular, we see the efficacy of the advanced imaging technology, or AIT machines, at hundreds of passenger security checkpoints around the United States. And from a security perspective, last year the Office of the Inspector General assessed the manner in which TSA inspects, maintains, and operates backscatter AIT machines. The OIG found that TSA was in compliance with standards regarding radiation exposure limits and safety requirements. As a result of intensive research, analysis, and testing, TSA believes that potential health risks from screening with backscatter X-ray security systems are minuscule. A finding also made by the U.S. Army Public Health Command in a report issued just last month. While there is still no perfect technology, AIT gives our officers the best opportunity to detect both metallic and metallic devices, such as we saw on Christmas Day 2009, including those other types of devices which we are concerned about the terrorists may be constructing as we speak. As manufacturers continue enhancing the detection capability and strengthening the privacy features of their machines, we maintain the ability to upgrade the software used on them to stay ahead of the rapidly shifting threat landscape. And maintaining a high level of adaptability enables us to keep an important technological advantage. Throughout 2011, AIT and other technologies helped our officers detect hundreds of prohibited, dangerous, or illegal items on passengers, not just their carry-on bags, but on passengers. These good catches, as we call them, illustrate how effective our people, processes, and technology are at finding concealed metallic and non-metallic items, either on the person or in their carry-on bag. In an ongoing effort to help educate the traveling public, we highlight many of these good catches every week in blog posts uploaded to TSA.gov. And if you haven't looked at that, I would encourage you to take a look at that. Blogger Bob does a great job in that area. There have been a number of incidents of items concealed in shoes, to items hidden in a hollowed-out book, for example, to ceramic knives, which of course don't show up as metal, to exotic pets strapped to passengers' legs. As strange as some of these tales may be, they are a stark reminder that now, more than 10 years after the events of 9/11, people are still trying to bring deadly weapons and other items onto aircraft. And our officers are detecting numerous weapons every day and keeping all of them off of planes. Now, less than 1 month ago, in fact, over President's Day weekend in February, our officers detected 19 guns in carry-on bags at various checkpoints around the country. In total, 1,306 guns were detected at airport checkpoints in 2011. It's important to note that while working hard to deploy the latest technological advances to secure transportation, we've also made significant steps to strengthen privacy protections for passengers screened with that AIT, the Advanced Imaging Technology. Last fall, we upgraded all of our millimeter wave units nationwide with new privacy protection software called Automatic Threat Recognition. This software upgrade further enhances privacy protections by eliminating passenger-specific images and instead displaying a generic outline of a person. We know that this software also makes the process more efficient. Anytime a new piece of technology strengthens security, provides enhanced privacy protection, and gives greater resource efficiency, I think that's a winning formula for all travelers. Now, as good as they are, these technologies, such as this one, do not stand alone. That's why we continue our efforts to strengthen, wherever possible, standard operating procedures already in place throughout the roughly 450 airports we secure. One of the ways we're doing this is by developing and putting into practice a series of risk-based, intelligence-driven processes to further strengthen aviation security. In 2011, we implemented several new screening concepts, including a program designed to verify the identity of airline pilots and then provide them with expedited screening. And then, for example, adjustments in screening procedures for children 12 and under, and the use of expanded behavior detection techniques. Now, perhaps the most widely known security enhancement we've put in place is TSA PreCheck, one of several risk-based, intelligence-driven measures currently helping us move away from a one-size-fits-all security model and closer to our goal. And that goal is very simple: to provide the most effective security in the most efficient way. One-size-fits-all was necessary after 9/11 and has been effective, but thanks to two key enablers, technology and intelligence, we're able to begin moving toward a risk-based security model. These initiatives are enabling us to focus our resources on those passengers who could pose the greatest risk, including, of course, those on terrorist watch list, while providing expedited screening and perhaps a better travel experience to those we consider lower risk, more trusted travelers. Now, we began implementing this idea last fall, and since then, at the 9 airports we're currently participating, more than 460,000 passengers around the country have experienced expedited physical security screening through TSA PreCheck, and the feedback we've been getting is consistently positive. The success of TSA PreCheck has been made possible by the great partnerships with our participating airlines, the airports, and our sister agency, Customs and Border Protection. The airlines work with us to invite eligible passengers to opt into the initiative, and then working with CBP, we're able to extend TSA PreCheck benefits to any U.S. citizen who is a member of one of CBP's trusted traveler programs, such as Global Entry. I encourage anyone who is interested to apply for Global Entry. If you get accepted, you get benefits from both CBP and TSA at participating airports. Now, by the end of this year, we expect to be offering passengers in 35 of our busiest airports the expedited physical screening benefits associated with TSA PreCheck because we have done pre-screening of them before they get to the airport. Now, by constantly evaluating new ideas and adding strength to layers of security throughout the screening process, we accomplish several things. First of all, this allows our officers to focus their attention on those travelers we believe are more likely to pose a threat to our transportation network. Focusing our efforts in a more precise manner is not only good for strengthening aviation security, but also for improving the overall travel experience for the 1.7, 1.8 million people who fly in the U.S. every day. Later this month, we will begin evaluating additional risk-based, intelligence-driven changes to checkpoint security screening procedures. Now, our ability to find the proverbial needle in the haystack is improved every time we're able to reduce the size of the haystack. Strengthening our aviation security screening procedures with risk-based initiatives such as TSA PreCheck is getting this done, and we will continue expanding the program wherever we can. Again, all in partnership with the airlines and the airports and all those who have a vested interest in this process. We'll also continue to explore ways to adjust our standard security screening procedures for certain segments of the general traveling public, as we did last year with younger travelers, those 12 and under. In addition to expanding our use of intelligence, we're also using the risk assessment model that drives the airline industry's known crew member effort in other ways. By the end of this month, we'll expand the TSA PreCheck population to include active duty U.S. Armed Forces members with a Common Access Card, or CAC card, traveling out of Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. Service members will undergo the standard TSA Secure Flight pre-screening, and if we are able to verify that the service member is in good standing with the Department of Defense by scanning their CAC card at the airport, they will likely receive TSA PreCheck screening benefits, such as no longer removing their shoes or light jacket and allowing them to keep their laptop in their briefcase and their 311 compliant liquids in their carry-on bag. We believe that U.S. service members are entrusted to protect and defend our nation and its citizens with their lives, and as such, TSA is recognizing that these members pose little risk to aviation security. Now, as we review and evaluate the effectiveness of these possible enhancements, it's possible that additional changes to security screening process may be implemented in the future as we continue to work toward providing all travelers with that most effective security provided in the most efficient way. Of course, we will always retain the ability to incorporate random and unpredictable security measures throughout the airport, and no individual is ever guaranteed expedited screening. We appreciate the ongoing support and cooperation of the aviation industry and the traveling public as we strive to continue strengthening transportation security and improving, whenever possible, the overall travel experience for all Americans. There are also significant economic benefits to strengthening aviation security, most notably in the area of cargo security and our ability to facilitate the secure movement of goods. The interconnectedness and interdependence of the global economy requires that each and every link in the global supply chain be as strong as possible. Whether it's for business or for pleasure, the freedom to travel from place to place is fundamental to our way of life. And to do so securely is a goal to which everyone at TSA is fully committed. Thank you again for inviting me here today. I look forward to taking whatever questions you may have. Thank you.